Firstly, if you could just speak to us about the reasons why this march is being held here today.
Well, I think the main reason is that we've had an influx of illegal immigrants in the country, and we realize that the damage that's being done is growing more and more every day. And as citizens of the country, it's becoming a worry for us because we feel like the elections have just happened, and we know most of the things that citizens complain about will mostly happen after elections or pre-elections when politicians are looking for votes. But meantime, we're the ones that are suffering the daily struggles of people who are coming into the country undocumented. We feel like our government has actually stripped away South Africans of their pride. When you feel like you're in your country, but you're the one that's naked because there are other people who are just looking at you as if you are nothing. We get mocked constantly on social media by visitors from outside. We don't have a problem with visitors. We keep saying this, but you can't have millions and millions of people that you don't know who they are. You have them in different countries just flocking the country to do as they please, and they turn around and they say we're the ones that are xenophobic. So it's becoming a worry for us that we no longer care about being labeled as xenophobic. Right now it's time for us as ordinary citizens of South Africa to take a stand.
I mean, it's interesting that you mentioned xenophobia as well as government feeling that you are being betrayed by government. With this march being held here today, what makes you think that things are going to change? Because this has been going on for quite some time, Jacinta. Where do you think government is lacking or failing?
The nice thing about today is that it's not the end, it's just the beginning. And we know with every single fight, it has to start somewhere. And we're starting today and we're saying that we're making our voices heard because we always get accused of sitting behind our phones and not doing anything. It's the same reason why South Africans are not getting jobs, because we're constantly being told South Africans are lazy, South Africans don't want to do anything, when there's millions and millions of South Africans who are out there trying to make a difference for themselves, but they just don't have the means because everything is being taken by people that we don't even know who. They don't even contribute to the economy. Next thing, VAT is increasing. Next thing, we've got drugs. We've got everything going wrong in this country. And there's nobody who's actually paying attention to ordinary South Africans because politicians are busy worried with who's fighting who's this, and who's really paying attention to what South Africans want and the needs of South African every day. I made this example yesterday that we talk about Hillbrow, we talk about Point here in Durban, but how many of our politicians would be brave enough to actually walk there as ordinary South Africans do? Would they be able to walk there and go through the experience that normal South Africans go through? I doubt it very much.
And you're touching on the point of safety in the CBD now. Is this march going to be a safe one? Because there has been also concerns around the safety when it comes to this particular protest.
Well, if it's not safe, it'll definitely not be because of South Africans. It'll definitely be because some random person who we don't know, who doesn't have an identity, decides that they want to make it something else. Because all of us here have names, we've got surnames, we've got IDs. You can easily identify us. If we do something wrong, you can find us. But the problem that we're talking about, if anything goes wrong today, the fear doesn't come from us. It comes from people who are going to start causing problems, and our government might have a problem even tracing them because they don't know who they are.
With scores of protesters will be marching to the Durban City Hall, where they will hand over a memorandum of grievances against illegal immigration. They say undocumented foreign nationals have contributed to the high levels of crime in their communities, urging officials to intervene. Let's now get more of what's expected to unfold from our reporter Pila Mtembu, who's joining us live from Durban. A very good morning to you, Pila. It's not the first time that we're hearing this cries, even with the former king of the Zulu nation. This was a matter that was raised even back then, and remember all of the protest action that took place, and even the Human Rights Commission launching investigation into some of his remarks, and these calls are back again this morning.
Absolutely, Aldrin, and the South African citizens that are going to be marching here today have also been saying that they feel as if government is not taking the issue of illegal immigration seriously because, as you've already mentioned, there's been quite a number of occasions where they have been calling for the South African government to actually curb illegal immigration, calling for stricter border control as well. So they've decided to come back once again here to the street. Right now we are here at the King Dinizulu Park at the Durban CBD. As you can see, some of the protesters there are those who are in white t-shirts. So we are expecting for the momentum to actually pick up as the time goes on. There are also Metro Police officials that you can see far back over there, Aldrin. Those are responsible for traffic control when it comes to such occasions. No visibility of the SAPs as yet, which are we know are responsible for the safety when it comes to such protests. So what we can expect is for this road over here, which is commonly known as West Street, to be closed off. This is one of the roads which is utilized the most by motorists. It leads further inside the Durban CBD, and we can expect, as I've said, for it to be closed. We do not know for how long at this point, with the protesters marching to the Durban City Hall to hand over the memorandum. So they have been complaining of several issues, saying that undocumented foreign nationals make it quite difficult for them to access job opportunities, saying that in a number of establishments, which are businesses, they are given preference now, and that even when they try to seek urgent medical assistance, they find that even hospitals are overcrowded with some of the foreign nationals over there, Aldrin. So those are basically some of the things. And the issue of crime, we have seen on quite a number of occasions where there have been undocumented foreign nationals being implicated in criminal activities. So basically those are some of the reasons that they are bringing forward today, saying that they are, the reasons why they are hosting this march here today. So we can expect for that particular memorandum, as I said, to be handed over, and also hopefully hear from the government authorities with regards to the way forward.
It's very clear there's an illegal connection here. The cement is new, so and it runs. You can see that all this is still new. So this is an illegal connection. The community is complaining that the electricity is trapping because of this illegal connection. You can see they dug under here. There you are. So it comes through there, you can see. This is still fresh. Comes through there. And they've connected this illegal connection.
Problem in the town today. All the shops are closed. All the shops are closed. They are protesting because of what is happening in town. Police are busy arresting people anyhow. They arrest even the customers who come to buy things in the shop. So now, because of this, shops are closed. Everywhere is closed.